Good morning. This is my calendar for 2023. Actually, it's the second one I've done. The first one I gave away. Forgot completely about taking photographs, videoing it or anything. So I had to make another one. This cover is taken from a class that I once did with Joe Rice, that is. You see? I don't know if you can see the sparkle, but there should be some sparkle on the water, and there's definitely sparkle on the fairy's wings, and there is some on the vines, and some of the flowers, well, the grasses at the bottom, they've got little specks of gold sparkle on them. Anyway, that's the cover for my 2023 calendar. Here we have January. Two little mice celebrating New Year, and a clock to specify time. That's all I could think of for New Year. And I've taken the chance at using mistletoe. You still have mistletoe at New Year's Eve, so maybe that'll do. I know it's not New Year's Eve, that's December, but it still comes in with Christmas. It does in my book. And I've got one or two little cogs just spilling out onto the actual page. So there we have January. February is all about Valentine's Day, and so we've got two little hares off for a ride down the river in their little boat. Of course, there's got to be some hearts floating about. So that is February. March, I thought of March hares. And here we have two hares out in the woods. There are no leaves or anything on the trees, so we've just got this bare tree here. Don't know if you can see because it's very, very faint, but there is a little bit of stenciling spilt onto the actual calendar itself. These are little 4x2 pictures. So that is March. April, I thought of spring cleaning, and so I used the washing line. So we've got little mouse and the washing line with all the little pixie things on. And then I used some blossom to go onto the edges of the actual calendar. So that is April, all about spring cleaning. So you have to excuse me, these pages are a bit awkward to get to at times. April. May. Here we've got a pixie sitting on a bluebell by the light of the moon. And we've got one or two little bits hanging down. And again, we've got some stenciling. So that's May. Sort of the beginnings of summer, tail end of spring. June, well, all I could think of for June was sort of proms, going dancing, off to the ball, and so I chose to do the fairy coach. This is a brush-o background like the last one was, so it's quite bright. And I just put some little bits of grasses and toadstools at the base on the actual calendar. So there we have June. Next one is July. July's a little house. Again, we've got little bit of a stone wall. I love doing those stone walls. I think they're ever so, well, not cute, but I don't know, I just like them. And we've got some more hanging greenery. And again, we've got some stenciling in the corner. And going down there. So that's July. August. Well, my poppies are always out in August, and so I chose to do poppies. You get some lovely sunsets in August, so I thought, I'll have a nice sunset and a field of poppies. We've got a couple of poppies up here, and we've got a poppy bud down there. I don't know if you can see that. It's actually green. It's not done in black. And some orchard grass. So that is August. September is the same scene as the front, which again is taken from the class that I did with Joe Rice. This time we've got Pippin sitting, having a look. We've got a little bit of stenciling again in the two corners. So that's September. October, you always think of Halloween, and so we've got Wanda the Witch. I love this page. I really enjoyed making this. Even though at first I didn't like this witch. I think she's absolutely fabulous, especially when you get the spider's web there and the little pumpkin and a little spider dangling down here at the side. Again, this is taken from something that Jo did. I think it's actually a picture that Jo had on her calendar as well. So that's October. November, well, there was nothing to do with fireworks, so I did just an outdoor scene with a fox in the moonlight. And then I did some stenciling down the side, a little bit on this side as well. So that's November. Takes us to the very, very end of the year, and we've got December. December, I decided to do a circle and use some pine cones and some little winter berries, and then I did some pine cones on the actual calendar itself. Don't know if you can see, but there's sparkle on there as well. The words very, very faint in the background, Christmas words, and they've got lots of bits of sparkle on them. So that's my calendar for 2023. I hope you've enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Why don't you ever try? All you need is an empty calendar and some little 4x3 pictures. Bye.